signal running tonight, rhythmic and dark and tapping through. The synth plate had a rhythm in it that the glassy ones never do. Pluck signal doesn't float above it, taps and dries and pulls. Plug R&B found a different texture in a rhythm that it schools. And the pluck signal knows the rhythm before the melody. Something tapping in the dark is the most honest frequency. Pluck signal, tap tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Pluck signal right on track, rhythmic and dark and pulling wide. Pluck signal from inside, feel it. The pluck arpeggio was doing something between the beat and the melody line. Pluck signal found the intersection of the rhythm and the design. I've been following the pluck signal since the floating ones felt too light. Pluck signal in plug R&B is what the rhythm does right. And the pluck signal plays everything rhythmically and deep. Something tapping in the dark is the most honest thing to keep. Pluck signal, tap tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Pluck signal right on track, rhythmic and dark and pulling wide. Pluck signal from inside, feel it. Some feelings live in the pluck rhythm, tapping clear and 808 deep. The melody finds them in the rhythm first. Pluck signal, just this tap. Stop, try, but trying to float above it. Let the pluck signal drive instead. Said everything's sharper than anything the glassy once said. In the pluck tone held the rhythm, the 808 held the rest. Pluck signal had the whole feeling in the tapping in the bass. And the pluck signal says it perfectly in the rhythm of dark and deep. Pluck melody in 808 is the most honest thing I keep. Pluck signal, tap tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Pluck signal right on track, rhythmic and dark and pulling wide. Pluck signal from inside, feel it. Pluck signal, tap 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 and pull. Yeah. Pluck signal, feel it. Pluck signal right on track. Just this tap.
Let dark voices over voices. Something harmonic inside the deep. There's a layer of dark running tonight. Voices stacked over voices deep. The R&B harmony texture is the most honest thing to keep. Layer dark doesn't run a single. It stacks the warmth over itself. Take the feeling off the shelf and layer dark builds the frequency. From the single voice to the full. Something harmonic inside the deep is the most compelling pull. Lay it dark, voice on voice. Something harmonic in the choice. Feel the harmony in the deep. Lay it dark, mind to keep stacked and warm and pulling wide. Lay it dark from inside. The melodic bass was holding the foundation. We're holding the top. Lay it dark. Found the intersection of the harmonic in the drop. I've been searching for the signal that builds this warmth from the inside out. Lay it dark and all R&B is what harmony is about. And lay it dark delivers the frequency of voice on voice. Something harmonic and stacked deep is intentional choice. Lay it dark, voice on voice, something harmonic in the choice. Feel the harmony in the deep. Lay it dark, mind to keep stacked and warm and pulling wide. Lay it dark from inside. Start with one voice, then the second, then the third, then lay it dark. Start with one voice, then the second, then the third, then lay it dark. Harmonic and deep, stacked and warm, justice, building justice. By the time lay it dark, it built through every harmony I carry. I stopped singing single and let the layers marry. Melodic bass was never stopping, harmony was always right. Lay it dark had the whole evening in the most harmonic light. Dark always builds the frequency of voice on voice. Stacked and warm and harmonically deep is the most honest choice. Lay it dark, voice on voice, something harmonic in the choice. Harmony in the deep. Lay it dark, light to keep stacked and warm and pulling wide. Lay it dark from inside. Lay it dark. Voice on voice, stacked and warm, stacked and warm. Lay it dark, harmonically deep. Just this voice.
Drive dark, the tension in the low end. Something driving through the night. Drive. Yeah. There's a drive dark running tonight. Tension in the low end and the lead. The synth distortion found a feeling that the sweet dark couldn't feed. Drive dark doesn't settle sweet. It pushes through the tension line. Dark R&B found a different frequency in the driving and the grind. And drive dark runs the tension of everything that pushes through. Something distorted in the dark is the most driving truth. Drive dark, tension low. Something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody in the push. Drive dark, nothing to shush. Distorted and driving and pulling wide. Drive dark from the tensest inside. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. The distorted synth was doing something, driving tension in the frequency in line. Drive dark found the intersection of the melody and the grind. I've been following the drive dark since the sweet ones felt too soft. Drive dark and R&B is what the tension costs. And drive dark delivers tension in the frequency of push and drive. Something distorted and melodic is the most honest way to survive. Drive dark, tension low. Something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody in the push. Drive dark, nothing to shush. Distorted and driving and pulling wide. this drive, just this push. By the time drive dark had pushed through every tension I was holding, I had stopped trying to settle sweet and let the driving keep unfolding. The story sense was never stopping. 808 tension was always right. Drive dark had the whole evening, the most tension-driven light. And drive dark always delivers the tension of the driving push. Distorted and melodic simultaneously is the most honest kind of rush. Drive dark, tension low, something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody in the push. Drive dark, nothing to shush. Distorted and driving and pulling wide. Drive dark from the tensest inside. Feel it. Drive dark, tension low. Yeah, drive dark. The push and the pull, just this tension. Green, so warm in texture, the vintage feeling over something current. There's a grain soul running tonight, warm and textured over the beat. The synth melody has a film quality that the silky ones can't meet. Grain soul isn't old exactly, it's warm texture over new. Future soul found the grain quality that makes the vintage feel true. And grain soul runs a signal of warm vintage over current beat. Something grainy and melodic is the most textured kind of heat. Grain soul, warm and grained, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm grain soul, the textured form. Grainy and melodic and wide. Grain soul from inside, warm and textured. The modern 808 was holding current, grainy synth was holding warm. Grain soul found the intersection of the vintage and the form. I've been searching for the texture that's both warm and current at once. Grain soul found it in future soul, between the grain and the front. And grain soul delivers the frequency of warm over current beat. Grainy and melodic in future soul is the most textured kind of heat. Grain soul, warm and grain, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm grain soul, the textured form. Grainy and melodic and wide. Grain soul from inside, warm and textured. Grain soul isn't old, it's warm texture over new. The grain is in the present, not the past. Future soul knows this. Grain knows this. Grain soul, just this texture. By the time grain soul had settled through everything I was carrying warm, I had stopped separating the vintage grain from the modern 808 form. Grainy synth was never stopping, brush snare was always right. Grain soul had the whole evening in the warmest textured light. Ingrained soul always finds the frequency of warm overbeat. Grainy and vintage and melodic is the most textured kind of treat. Grain soul, warm and grain, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm grain soul, the textured form. Grainy and melodic and wide. Ooh, grain soul from inside. Warm and textured. Grain soul. Warm and grained it. Vintage and modern. Vintage and modern. Grain soul. Warm and textured.
Tight and precise, something warmed inside the dark. There's a wire pull running tonight, tight and precise inside the dark. The synth wound itself into a melody that cuts right to the heart. Wire pull doesn't float or tap, it winds and pulls and holds. Plug R&B found a tighter texture in the wire that it molds. And those in the wire pull knows the tension before the melody. Something wound inside the dark is the most precise frequency. Wire pull, tight and warm, something precise inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire, in the wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounded dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside, feel it. The wire arpeggio was doing something precise between the tension and the line. Wire pull found the intersection of the wound, melody and design. I've been following the wire pull since the floating ones fell too loose. Wire pull and plug R&B is what precision does right. And the wire pull plays everything precisely and deep. Something wound inside the dark is the most honest thing to keep. Wire pull, tight and warm, something precise inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire, wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounded dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside, feel it. Wire pull doesn't snap, it just holds. Wound and dark, imprecisely right. The melody finds it in the tension. Wire pull, just this one. By the time wire pull had worn through every tension I was holding, I had stopped trying to loosen, let the wire keep its molding. Wire synth was never loosened, 808 was always tight. Wire pull had the whole evening in the most precisely moonlight. And the wire pull delivers always in the tension of the wound and deep. Wire melody and 808 tight is the most precise thing it can pull. Tight and warm, something precise inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire, wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounded dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside, feel it.
Echo out, everything returning. 돌아오는 신호 멈추질 않아. There's an echo out running tonight. Everything melodic returning twice. The synth lead had an echo and then 자꾸 네 생각이 되돌아와. Echo out doesn't say once. 어둠 속에서 두 번씩 말해. All R&B found the echo texture that doubles up on every mark. And echo outruns the signal of everything that returns twice. Something echoing in the dark. 자꾸 돌아와 멈출 수가 없어. Echo out, coming back. 돌아와 멈추지 마. Feel the echo in the dark. Echo out, right on mark. Returning dark and pulling wide. 자꾸 이 신호가 날 당겨. Coming back. The echo synth was doubling something dark, returning twice and then once more. Echo out found the intersection of the spatial and the core. 어둠 속에 네 echo가 남아있어. I've been following the echo all since the single it's felt too thin. 이 신호는 혼자가 아니야. An echo out delivers the frequency of return in space. Something echoing melodically. 이게 가장 솔직한 어둠의 자리. Echo out, coming back. 돌아와 멈추지 마. Feel the echo in the dark. Echo out, right on mark. Returning dark and pulling wide. 자꾸 이 신호가 날 당겨. Coming back. 자꾸 되돌아와. By the time echo all had returned, through everything I sent into the dark. 어둠 속으로 보낸 신호들이 모두 나한테 돌아왔어. Echo synth was never stopping. Melodic bass was always right. Echo out had the whole evening. Echo가 끝날 줄은 몰라. And echo out always returns in the frequency of space and twice. Something echoing melodically. 자꾸 돌아와. 이게 가장 솔직해. Echo out, coming back. 돌아와 멈추지 마. Feel the echo in the dark. Echo out, right on mark. Returning dark and pulling wide. 자꾸 이 신호가 날 당겨. Coming back. Echo out, 돌아와. Coming back. 멈추지 마. Returning dark. 자꾸 out. Coming back. Echo out, right on mark. 그냥 이 echo. Pressure dark. Building slow. 쌓이고 있어. 천천히. There's a pressure dark running slow tonight, building before it breaks. The melody has a tension in it. 자꾸 쌓여가는 느낌이야. Pressure dark isn't immediate. 어둠 속에서 천천히 올라와. Dark R&B found the pressure texture of everything it seeks. And pressure dark builds the frequency before the melody comes through. Something building in the dark. 견딜 수 없을 때까지 쌓여. Pressure dark, building slow. 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 feel the pressure in the low. Pressure dark, ready to go. Building dark and pulling tight. Pressure synth was doing something slow. Tension in the frequency and line. Pressure dark found the intersection of the building and the design. Yeah, bugging melody, God bless us, since the immediate ones felt too fast. Pressure dark and dark, R&B could guide you, but yeah. And pressure dark delivers tension in the frequency of building weight. Something slow and dark and building. 이게 가장 솔직한 상태야. Pressure dark, building slow. 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 feel the pressure in the low. Pressure dark, ready to go. Bills and dark, and pulling tight. 터지기 직전이야. Builds and breaks. Pressure dark waits until the tension is right, and then the melody breaks through. 그게 전부야. 쌓이고 터지고. Pressure dark, 그냥이야. By the time pressure dark had built through every tension I was holding, I had stopped trying to release early. 어둠이 멜로디로 바뀌는 순간 Pressure synth was never releasing until the melody was right. Pressure dark had the whole evening 가장 솔직한 빛 속에서. And pressure dark always delivers in the tension of the building weight. Slow and dark and pressure driven. 이게 가장 솔직한 끝이야. Pressure dark, building slow. 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 feel the pressure in the low. Pressure dark, ready to go. Bills and dark, and pulling tight. 터지기 직전이야. Builds and breaks. Pressure dark, 쌓여가. Builds and breaks. 터져. Tension releasing 드디어. Pressure dark, 그냥이 압박. Just this release. Just this release. Static soul, warm through the noise. 잡음 속에도 따뜻해. There's a static soul running tonight, warm through the noise in the dark. The synthetic static warmth in the 잡음 사이로 멜로디가 와. Static soul doesn't run clean. 따뜻한 이 잡음을 뚫고 나와. Future soul found the static texture of everything with perseverance. And static soul runs the signal of warmth through the noise in the dark. Something static and melodic. 잡음 속에서도 가장 솔직해. Static soul warm and wide. 잡음 속에서도 따뜻해. Feel the warmth through the noise. Static soul, that's the choice. Static and warm and pulling through. 이 신호가 날 찾아와. Warm and wide. The modern bass was running clean. Static synth was running warm. Static soul found the intersection of the clean and the static form. 잡음 없이는 따뜻함도 없어 since the clean ones felt too polished. Static soul and future soul 따뜻함은 잡음 속에 있어. And static soul delivers the frequency of warmth through noise. Something static and melodic. 이게 가장 솔직한 선택이야. Static soul warm and wide. 잡음 속에서도 따뜻해. Feel the warmth through the noise. Static soul, that's the choice. Static and warm and pulling through. 이 신호가 날 찾아와.
난 잡음 때문에 생겨 잡음을 없애면 따뜻함도 없어 Future soul knows this Static soul 그냥 이 따뜻함 By the time static soul I run through everything I was carrying warm 잡음을 지우려 했었는데 잡음이 전부였어 Static soul was never clearing melodic bass was always right Static soul had the whole evening 가장 따뜻한 잡음 속에서 And static soul always finds the frequency of warmth through noise Static in melodic simultaneously 이게 가장 솔직한 선택이야 Static soul warm and bright 잡음 속에서도 따뜻해 Feel the warmth through the noise Static soul that's the choice Static and warm and pulling through 이 신호가 날 찾아와 Warm and wide Static soul Warm and wide dropping sugar through the noise 찾아와 Static soul 그냥 이 따뜻함
Low pluck moving slow 천천히 가라앉고 있어 The pluck's in doesn't rush the night It taps slow and low and deep Low pluck has a patience 천천히 가도 솔직해 Low pluck is different from the wire 이건 바닥까지 내려가는 plug This plug moves slow toward the bottom 가장 솔직한 어둠 속으로 And low plug runs the frequency Of everything that settles slow The tap that takes the longest 바닥에 닿을 때가 가장 진짜야 Low plug tapping down 천천히 내려가고 있어 Feel the melody go slow Low plug that's how I know Patient and dark and pulling low 바닥이 가장 따뜻해 Tapping down The pitch shifted Pat was holding deft The slow pluck was tapping low Low pluck found the frequency 천천히 내려가야 닿는 곳 서두르지 않아도 돼 Letting go ribbon one's lead Low pluck came to the deep end 바닥에서 기다리고 있었어 And low pluck holds the frequency Of everything that settles slow The tap in the deep end 이게 가장 솔직한 아래야 Low pluck tapping down 천천히 내려가고 있어 Feel the melody go slow Low pluck that's how I know Patient and dark and pulling low 바닥이 가장 따뜻해 Tapping down low pluck knows The melody that moves slow Arrives at the deepest point when it finally arrives 천천히 내려가야 해 서두르면 멈춰 Low pluck 그냥 이 속도로 따뜻한 low plug has settled through everything I carry slow 서두르지 않았다니 바닥이 보였어 Plug scent was never hurrying 808 was always low Low plug had the whole evening 가장 느린 빛 속에서
모든 게 돌아오고 있어. The signals have been running all night. Pluck signal all the way to low plug. Last echo is what remains. 모든 신호의 마지막 에코야. All R&B knows this ending. 돌아오는 게 끝이 아니야. Last echo holds the warmth of every signal's final chords. And last echo holds them all. Pluck signal and layer, dark and more. Drive dark and grain, soul and wire. 그 모든 것들이 여기로 돌아와. Last echo coming back. 돌아와 다시 여기로. Nothing sharp, nothing new now. Last echo taking its bow. Feel the warmth of what returns. 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어. Coming back. Pluck signal, tap the rhythm, first layer dark, built the harmony. Drive dark, push the tension through grain, soul, held the memory. Echo 속에 다 담겨있어. Echo all returned it wide. Pressure dark, built slow and broke static. Soul ran warm inside. And last echo receives the night in the warmest returning hold. All R&B knows the echo ending. 돌아올 때가 가장 따뜻해. Last echo coming back. 돌아와 다시 여기로. Nothing sharp, nothing new now. Last echo taking its bow. Feel the warmth of what returned. 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어. Coming back. Every signal needs a last echo. Every frequency needs to return. Last echo is just the warmth coming back from everything. 에코가 끝이 아니야. 돌아오는 게 전부야. Last echo 그냥 돌아와. By the time last echo arrived, I had the whole night return and pluck 신호와 layer the dark. 모든 것이 돌아왔어. And last echo received them all. Held every returning frequency. All R&B knows the warmth. 자유롭게 돌아온 모든 것들. And last echo always comes when every signal needs to return. The warmest all R&B echo ending. 이 밤이 벌어들인 전부야. 돌아와 다시 여기로. Nothing sharp, nothing new now. Last echo taking its bow. Feel the warmth of what returned. 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어. Coming back. Last echo. 돌아와. Coming back. 여기로. Returning warm. 따뜻하게. Last echo. Pluck signal. Ray of dark. Drive dark. Green soul. Wire pull. Echo out. Pressure dark. Static soul. Low pluck. Last echo. 모두 돌아왔어. 그냥 이 따뜻한.
Signal, feel it tap. Something rhythmic in the dark. There's a pluck signal running tonight. Rhythmic and dark and tapping through. The The synth lead had a rhythm in it that the glassy ones never do. Pluck signal doesn't float above, it taps and drives and pulls. Plug R&B found a different texture in the rhythm that it schools. And the pluck signal knows the rhythm before the melody. Something tapping in the dark is the most honest frequency. Pluck signal, tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Pluck signal, right on track. Giving in dark and pulling wide. Pluck signal from inside. Feel it. The plug I play you was doing something between the beat and the melody line. Pluck signal found the intersection of the rhythm and the design. I've been following the plug signal since the floater ones felt too light. Plug signal and plug R&B is what the rhythm does right. And the plug signal plays, everything was nickly and deep. Something tapping in the dark is the most honest thing to keep. Plug signal, tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Plug signal, right on track. Getting dark and pulling wide. Plug signal from inside. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Some feelings live in the plug rhythm tapping clear. An 808 deep. The melody finds them in the rhythm first. Plug signal, just this time. Stop tap, trying to flow the blood. The plug signal drive instead. Remix and said everything sharper than anything the glassy one said. And the plug tone held the rhythm, the 808 held the rest. Plug signal had the whole feeling in the tapping and the best. And the plug signal says it perfectly in the rhythm of the dark and deep. Plug melody in 808 is the most honest thing I keep. Plug signal, tap and pull. Something rhythmic making me full. Feel the melody in the tap. Plug signal, right on track. And again dark and pulling wide. Plug signal from inside. Feel it, 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 feel it. Plug signal, tap and pull. Plug signal, tap and pull. Plug signal, tap and pull. Plug signal, feel it, feel it, feel it. Plug signal, tap and pull. Plug signal, right on track. Just this tap.
Play it dark, voices over voices. Something harmonic inside the deep. There's a layer dark running tonight. Voices stacked over voices deep. The all R&B harmony. Texture's the most honest thing to keep. Layer dark doesn't run single. It stacks the warmth over itself. Take the feeling off the shelf. And layer dark builds the frequency from the single voice to the full. Something harmonic inside the deep is the most compelling pull. Layered dark, voice on voice. Something harmonic in the choice. Feel the harmony in the deep, 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 deep. Layered dark, mind to keep stacked and warm and pulling wide. Layered dark, from inside. Feel it. The melodic bass was holding the foundation. We're holding the top. Layer dark found the intersection of the harmonic and the drive. I've been searching for the signal that builds its warmth from the inside out. Layer dark and all the R&B is what harmony is about. And layer dark delivers the frequency of voice on voice. Something harmonic and stack deep is the most intentional choice. Dark, voice on voice. Something harmonic in the choice. Feel the harmony in the deep, 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 deep. Layer dark, mind to keep stacked and warm. second, then the third, then layered dark, harmonic in D, stacked and warm. Just this building, just this. By the time layered dark had built through every harmony I carry, I had stopped singing single and let the layers marry. Melodic bass was never stopping, harmony was always right. Layered dark had the whole evening in the most harmonic light. And layered dark always builds the frequency of voice on voice, stacked and warm and harmonically deep. Is the most honest choice. Voice on voice, something harmonic in your choice. Feel the harmony in the deep, layered dark. Mind to keep stacked and warm and pulling wide. Layered dark from inside. Feel it. Layered dark. Voice on voice, layered dark, stacked and warm, layered dark, harmonically deep, just this voice.
Drive dark, the tension in the low end. Something driving through the night. There's a drive dark running tonight. Tension in the low and in the lead. The synth distortion found a feeling that the sweet dark couldn't feed. Drive dark doesn't settle sweet. It pushes through the tension line. Dark R&B found a different frequency. In the drive and in the grind. And drive dark runs the tension of everything that pushes through. Something distorted in the dark is the most driving truth. Drive dark, tension low. Something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody and the push. Drive dark, nothing to shush. Distorted and driving and pulling wide. Drive dark from the tensest inside. Feel it. Distorted synth was doing something, driving tension in the frequency line. Drive dark found the intersection of the melody and the grind. I've been following the drive dark since the sweet ones felt too soft. Drive dark in dark R&B is what the tension costs. And drive dark delivers tension in the frequency of push and drive. Something distorted and melodic is the most honest way to survive. Drive dark, tension low. Something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody in the push. Drive dark, nothing to shush. Distorted and driving and pulling wide. Drive dark from the tensest inside. Feel it. Drive dark doesn't settle. It keeps pushing through. The tension is the melody. The distortion is the truth. Drive dark, tension indeed. Just this driving, just this push. By the time drive dark had pushed through every tension I was holding, I had stopped trying to settle sweet and let the driving keep unfolding. Distorted synth was never stopping. 808 tension was always right. Drive dark had the whole evening in the most tension driven light. And drive dark always always delivers. The tension of the drive and push, distorted and melodic simultaneously, is the most honest kind of rush. Drive dark, tension low, something driving where the dark things go. Feel the melody in the plush. Drive dark, nothing to shush, distorted and driving and pulling wide. Drive dark from the tensest inside, feel it. Drive dark, yeah. Tension low, yeah. Driving through, driving through. Drive dark, the push and the pull, just this tension. Rain so warm and textured, the vintage feeling over something current. There's a grain so running tonight, warm and textured over the beat. The synth melody has a film quality that the silky ones can't meet. Grain soul isn't old exactly, it's warm texture over new. Future soul found the grain quality that makes the vintage feel true. And grain soul runs the signal of warm vintage over current beat. Something grainy and melodic is the most textured kind of heat. Grain so warm and grain, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm. Grain so the textured form, grainy and melodic and wide. Grain so from inside, warm and textured. The modern 808 was holding current, grainy synth was holding warm. Grain soul found the intersection of the vintage and the form. I've been searching for the texture that's both warm and current at once. Grain soul found it in future soul, between the grain and the front. And grain soul delivers the frequency of warm over current beat. Grainy and melodic and future soul is the most textured kind of heat. Grain soul warm and grained, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm. Grain soul the textured form, grainy and melodic and wide. Grain soul from inside, warm and textured. Grain soul isn't old, it's warm texture over new. The grain is in the present, not the past. Future soul knows this. Grain knows this. Grain soul, just this text this. By the time grain soul had settled through everything I was carrying warm, I'd stop separating the vintage grain from the modern 808 form. Grainy scent was never stopping, brush snare was always right. Grain soul had the whole evening in the warmest textured light. And grain soul always finds the frequency of warm over beat. Grainy and vintage and melodic is the most textured kind of tree. Grain soul warm and grain, something vintage in the modern lane. Feel the texture in the warm. Grain soul the textured
something wound inside the dark. There's a wire pull running at night, tight and precise inside the dark. The synth wound itself into a melody that cuts right to the heart. Wire pull doesn't float or tap, it winds and pulls and holds. Plug R&B found a tighter texture in the wire that it molds. And the wire pull knows the tension before the melody. Something wound inside the dark is the most precise frequency. Wire pull, tight and wound, something precise is inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounding dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside. Feel it. Feel it. The wire arpeggio is doing something precise between the tension and the line. Wire pull find the intersection of the wound melody and design. I've been following the wire pull since the floating ones fell too loose. Wire pull and plug R&B is what precision does right. The wire pull plays everything precisely and deep. Something wound inside the dark is the most honest thing to keep. Wire pull, tight and wound, something precise is inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounding dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside. Feel it. Feel it. Wire pull doesn't snap, it just holds. On and dark and precisely right. The melody finds it in the tension. Wire pull, just this by the time wire pull had wound through every tension I was holding. I had stopped trying to loosen, let the wire keep its molding. Wire synth was never loosened, 808 was always tight. Wire pull had the whole evening in the most precisely wound light. And the wire pull delivers always in the tension of the wound and deep. Wire melody and 808 tight is the most precise thing to keep. Precise is inside the sound. Feel the melody in the wire. Wire pull, pulling higher, wounding dark and pulling wide. Wire pull from inside. Feel it. Wire pull, tight and wound, yeah, feel it. Feel it precise, feel it precise. Wire this tension. Just this tension.
Echoes, everything returning. 돌아오는 신호 멈추지 않아. There's an echo out running tonight. Everything melodic returning twice. The synth lead had an echo in it. 자꾸 네 생각이 되돌아와. Echo out doesn't say once. 어둠 속에서 두 번씩 말해. Old R&B found the echo texture that doubles up on every mark. And echo out runs the signal of everything that returns twice. Something echoing in the dark. 자꾸 돌아와. 멈출 수가 없어. Echo out, coming back. 돌아와. 멈추지 마. Feel the echo in the dark. Echo out, right on mark, returning in dark and pulling wide. 자꾸 이 신호가 날 당겨. Coming back. The echo synth was doubling something dark, returning twice and then once more. Echo out found the intersection of the spatial and the core. 어둠 속에 네 echo가 남아있어. I've been following the echo out since the single hits fell too thin. 이 신호는 혼자가 아니야. An echo out delivers the frequency of return to space. Something echoing melodically. 이게 가장 솔직한 어둠의 자리에. Echo out, coming back. turns the space between the signal and its echo 그 사이에 내가 있어 에코처럼 돌아오는 거야 자꾸 되돌아와 By the time echo all I return through everything I send into the dark 어둠 속으로 보낸 신호들이 모두 나한테 돌아왔어 Echo synth was never stopping Melodic bass was always right Echo alt had the whole evening Echo가 끝날 줄을 몰라 And echo always returns In the frequency of space and twice Something echoing melodically 자꾸 돌아와 이게 가장 솔직해 Echo out, coming back 돌아와 멈추지 마 Feel the echo in the dark Echo out, right on mark returning in dark and pulling wide 자꾸 이 신호가 날 당겨 coming back Echo out 돌아와 coming back 멈추지 마 Echo out 자꾸 와 Echo out right on mark 그냥 이 echo 딴딴딴딴딴딴 Pressure dark building slow 살고 있어 천천히 There's a pressure dart running slow tonight Building before it breaks the melody Has a tension in it 자꾸 쌓여가는 느낌이야 Pressure dark isn't immediate 어둠 속에서 천천히 올라와 Dark R&B found the pressure Texture of everything it seeks And pressure dark builds the frequency Before the melody comes through Something building in the dark under 수 없을 때까지 쌓여 Pressure dark building slow 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 Feel the pressure in the low Pressure dark ready to go Building dark and pulling tight 터지기 직전이야 Builds and breaks The pressure's in for doing something slow Tension in the frequency in line Pressure dark found the intersection of the building and the design 이 압박이 멜로디가 됐어 Since the immediate ones fell too fast Pressure dark and dark R&B 끝까지 버텨야 해 And pressure dark delivers tension in the frequency of building wait Something slow and dark and building 이게 가장 솔직한 상태야 Pressure dark building slow 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 Feel the pressure in the low Pressure dark ready to go Building dark and pulling tight 터지기 직전이야 Builds and breaks Pressure dark waits Until the tension is right And then the melody breaks through 그게 전부야 쌓이고 터지고 Pressure dark 그냥 이 압박 By the time pressure dark had built through every tension I was holding I stopped trying to release early 어둠이 멜로디로 바뀌는 순간 Pressure synth was never releasing Until the melody was right Pressure dark had the whole evening 가장 솔직한 beat 속에서 Pressure dark always delivers In the tension of the building wait Slow and dark and pressure driven 이게 가장 솔직한 끝이야 Pressure dark building slow 쌓여가는 어둠 속에서 Feel the pressure in the low Pressure dark ready to go Built in dark and
Static soul through the noise 잡음 속에도 따뜻해. If there's a static soul running tonight, warm through the noise in the dark. This synthetic static warmth in it 잡음 사이로 멜로디가 와. Static soul doesn't run clean. 따뜻함이 잡음을 뚫고 나와. Future soul find the static texture of everything with perseverance. And static soul runs the signal of warmth through the noise in the dark. Something static and melodic. 잡음 속에서도 가장 솔직해. Static soul, warm and wide. 잡음 속에서도 따뜻해. Feel the warmth through the noise. Static soul, that's the choice. Static and warm and pulling through. 이 신호가 날 찾아와. Warm and wide. The modern bass was running clean. Static synth was running warm. Static soul found an intersection of the clean and the static form. 잡음 없이는 따뜻함도 없어. Something clean once felt to polish. Static soul and future soul. 따뜻함은 잡음 속에 있어. And static soul delivers the frequency of warmth through noise. Something static and melodic. 이게 가장 솔직한 선택이야. Static soul, warm and wide. 잡음 속에서도 따뜻해. Feel the warmth through the noise. Static soul, that's the choice. Static and warm and pulling through. 이 신호가 날 찾아와. Warm and wide. Static soul. Static soul. Static soul. Static soul doesn't need clean. It runs warm through the interference. 따뜻함은 잡음 때문에 생겨. 잡음을 없애면 따뜻함도 없어. Future soul knows this. Static soul. 그냥 이 따뜻함. By the time static soul had run through everything I was carrying warm. 잡음을 지우려 했었는데 잡음이 전부였어. Static synth was never clearing. Melodic bass was always right. Static soul had the whole evening. 가장 따뜻한 잡음 속에서. And static soul always finds the frequency of warmth through noise. Static and melodic simultaneously. 이게 가장 솔직한 선택이야. Static soul, warm and wide. 잡음 속에서도 feel the warmth through the noise. Static soul, that's the choice. Static and warm and pulling through. 이 신호가 날 찾아와. Warm and wide. Static soul. 따뜻해. Warm and wide. 잡음 속에 in the noise. 찾아와. Static soul. 그냥 이 따뜻함.
Don't look moving slow. 천천히 가라앉고 있어. The pluck's in, doesn't rush tonight. It taps slow and low and deep. The low pluck has a patience. 천천히 가도 솔직해. Low pluck is different from the wire. 이건 바닥까지 내려가는 pluck. This pluck moves slow toward the bottom. 가장 솔직한 어둠 속으로. And low pluck runs the frequency of everything that settles slow. The tap that takes the longest. 바닥에 닿을 때가 가장 진짜야. Low pluck tapping down, down, down. 천천히 내려가고 있어. Feel the melody go slow. Low pluck, that's how I know patience and the power was holding depth. The slow pluck was tapping low. Low pluck found the frequency. 천천히 내려가야 닿는 곳. 서두르지 않아도 돼. Letting the rhythm lead. Low pluck came to the deep end. 바닥에서 기다리고 있었어. And low pluck holds the frequency of everything that settles slow. The tap in the deep end. 이게 가장 솔직한 나래야. Low pluck tapping down. 천천히 내려가고 있어. Feel the melody go slow. Low pluck, that's how I know. Patient and dark and pulling low. 바닥이 가장 따뜻해. Tapping down. Low pluck, no notes, the melody that moves slow arrives at the deepest point when it finally arrives. 천천히 내려가야 해. 서두르면 놓쳐. Low pluck, 그냥 이 속도로. By the time low pluck has settled through everything I carry slow. 서두르지 않았더니 바닥이 보였어. Pluck synth was never hurrying. 808 was always low. Low pluck had the whole evening. 가장 느린 빛 속에서. And low pluck delivers the frequency of patient and slow. The tap and the deep end. 이게 가장 솔직한 말이야. Low pluck tapping down. 천천히 내려가고 있어. Feel the melody go slow. Low pluck, that's how I know. Patient and dark and pulling low. 바닥이 가장 따뜻해. Tapping down. 천천히 tapping down. 내려가 slow as tap. 바닥까지 low pluck. 그냥 이 속도. Just this pace.
Last echo, everything returning. 모든 게 돌아오고 있어. The signals have been running all night. Pluck signal all the way to low pluck. Last echo's what remains. 모든 신호의 마지막에 echo야. All R&B knows this ending. 돌아오는 게 끝이 아니야. Last echo holds the warmth of every signal's final chords. And last echo holds them all. Pluck signal and layer dark and more. Drive dark and gray soul and wire. 그 모든 것들이 여기로 돌아와. Last echo coming back. 돌아와 다시 여기로. Nothing sharp, nothing new now. Last echo taking its bow. Feel the warmth of what return. 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어. Coming back. Pluck signal, tap the rhythm first. Layer dark, built the harmony. Drive dark, push the tension through grain. Soul held the memory. Echo 속에 다 담겨있어. Echo up, returned it wide. Pressure dark, built slow and broke. Static soul ran warm inside. And last echo receives the night. And the warmest returning hold up. R&B knows the echo ending. 돌아올 때가 가장 따뜻해. Last echo coming back. 돌아와 다시 여기로. Nothing sharp, nothing new now. Last echo taking its bow. Feel the warmth of what return. 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어. Coming back. Every signal needs a last echo. Every frequency needs to return. Last echo. head to home I'm returning pluck signal while lay at the dark 모든 것이 돌아왔어 and last echo received them all held every return and frequency throbbing beat knows the warmth 자유롭게 돌아온 모든 것들은 last echo always comes when every signal needs to return the warmest of R&B echo ending 이 밤이 보라들은 전부야 last echo coming back 돌아와 다시 여기로 nothing sharp nothing new now last echo taking its bow feel the warmth of a return 모든 게 여기로 돌아왔어 coming back 돌아와 coming back 여기로 returning warm 따뜻하게 last echo pluck signal ray of the dark drive dark green